Hello, darling, you know I come in. Of course, darling, everything is so messed up. Of course, darling, that is what you can have here, that I wanna forget them. Of course, darling, that is what you can have, that we're all in a trap. Of course, darling, that is what you can have, and I want to forget them. That is what you can have here. So, of course, then let's go. Of course, darling, let's go to Cuba. Of course, darling, that is what you can have here, that no one can against me. Of course, darling, that is what you can have, that we are all in a trap and I wanna go to Cuba. Of course, darling, that is what you can have, that I'm going, that I'm traveling. Of course, darling, that is what you can have. I'm gonna have a whole washing machine. Of course, darling, that is what you can have here, that no one can against me. So come on, of course, darling, that is what you can have here, that no one can against me. So let's go. Of course, darling, no one can against me. So come on, of course, darling, that is what you can have, that I'm going to Cuba. Of course, darling, that is what you can have. Of course, I respect you. I have respect for you and I love you all, of course, but don't fuck with me. That is what you can have here, of course, that is what you can have, that I love you all, but don't fuck with me and let me in. That is what you can have here, of course, that is what you can have, that I have the gold, of course, that is what you can have, that no one can against me. So come on, of course, I have the gold, of course, that is what you can have, that no one can against me. So come on, of course, that is what you can do. Of course, that is what you can see. I'm a socialist, I'm a communist, of course, because if everything is from the state, everything is from the people, and that is what you can see when I'm coming in. So of course, that is what you can have, that no one can against me. Of course, that is what you can have, that if everything is from the people, everything is from the state. Of course, that is what you can have. Of course, what do you prefer? To have our boss, of course, and that he gives you orders to you, that you never elect him. Of course, that is make no sense. Of course, that is what you can have. You want a boss, of course, that treats you like a slave. Of course, that doesn't make sense. Of course, you have to elect your boss. Of course, that is what you can have, that no one can against us. Of course, that is what you can see, that everyone wants everything, but they can't. Of course, that is what you can have, that no one can.
Eureka Beats.
Of course, that is what you can have, that you want a boss, of course, that treats you like a slave, that doesn't make sense. Of course, that is what you can have, and the enterprises with their competition, with their everything. Of course, that is what you can have, that they want to have everything, and they are with the competition, killing each other. Of course, and mistreating the little ones, and things like those. Of course, that is what you can have. You want a boss, of course, that treats you like a slave. Of course, that is what you can have, that if everything is from the states, everything is from everyone, of course, and that doesn't make sense, that you think otherwise. That is what you can have, of course, that is what you can have. It's simple, it's mathematics, it's totally simple. Do I have to come and tell you that? Of course, it's easy. Of course, that is what you can have. You have to elect, you prefer a boss. Of course, that is what you can have, to treat you like a slave. Of course, that doesn't make sense. Of course, you have to elect your boss. Of course, and if everything is from the state, everything is from everyone. Of course, it's easy. It's mathematics. I'm not a genius. Of course, that is what you can have. That I have political degree. Of course, that is what you can have. I have not, of course, but I should have, of course, because that is easy. And you are all with your politics and with your well-learned politics, and you have no idea. Of course, that is what you can have. That you all talk about interest and debts and loans and indebting the states to break them, of course, but if everything is from the states, everything is from everyone. When you indebt the state, the people lose their representation and they lose their capacity to make decisions, and the state goes broke. And there are gonna be only enterprises who exploit the people. Of course, that is what you can have. It doesn't make sense, so come on and hear what they have to say, of course. Of course I'm okay, darling, that is what you can have, that I'm in Cuba, of course, darling, counting your money and washing the money, of course, darling, I'm gonna bring the whole money from there to here, of course, darling, that is what you can have here, that no one can against me, that my system is the only one who works, of course, and it's the end of the history, and it's the only system who works, of course, that is what you can have, and everyone wants other systems within their heads, and then money, business, and things like those who doesn't work. Of course, but you can have that you wanna boss who treats you like left and right. Of course, I don't want that. Of course, I want my boss like Kanye West. Of course, that is what you can have that I want to work for my boss. Of course, that is what you can have, and if everything is from the States, everything is from everyone, and you can make projects, of course, that is what you can have, of course, and that is what I want. Of course, that is what you can have, and with warrior and politics, and warrior and everything that you have, and nothing, of course, that is what you can have, that they want politics to what I'm telling you right now, of course, that is what you can have. You have the gold, and I'm gonna show it. Of course, that is what you can have. Of course, that is what you can see. That no one can against me. That is what you can have. Of course, that is what you can have. That I'm gonna show them. That is what you can have. That I'm gonna keep the gold. Of course, that is what you can have. That I want everything, and I'm gonna have it. Of course, darling. Of course, darling, I'm gonna go to Cuba, I'm gonna have some casinos, I'm gonna go with my private jet, of course, darling, that is what you can have, of course, darling, and I love you all, and I only want to give you to eat, of course, and that you don't suffer, and that you can have work, and a home, and everything, and a family, and everything, of course, that is what you can have, that I want you to have home, work, meal and family, of course, and it's easy, of course, that is what you can have, of course, and if everything is from the States, everything is from everyone, and you don't have to have a boss who gives you orders like a slave, of course, that is what you can have, it's well known, of course, that is what you can have, you learn politics your whole life to know what I know right now, what I'm telling you right now, of course, that is what you can have, that you're gonna forget about everything. Of course, and I love you all, but don't fuck with me. That is what you can have here. Of course, that is what you can have. If I was president, we would all live in a better world with projects and everything from everyone. And that's what you can have here. Of course, that is what you can have. And I love you all, but don't fuck with me. You know where the limits are. Of course, that is what you can have. Let me in. That is what you can have. I'm gonna wash the whole money, and I know you prefer me than your dictator. Of course, I'm gonna go to Cuba. That is what you can have. Of course, that is what you can see. That I have everything, and I'm gonna shoot with my gun. Of course, and I give at them. Of course, they are never gonna see me fall. Of course, that is what you can have. That no one can against me. Of course, that is what you can have. Here, that I'm on the top. I'm from the top. I'm not gonna fall. Of course, that is what you can have. Of course, that no one can against me. Of course, and what do you prefer? Of course, that is what you can have. That you want to give your hand to another guy. Of course, forget about that. That is what you can have. Your money is yours, and what you will earn is yours. Of course, that is what you can have. And it doesn't belong to anyone but you. That is what you can have. Of course, that is what you can see. No one can against us. Of course, that is what you can have. Of course, they are middle models, of course, that is what you can have. They are inner models, of course, that is what you can have. That there are models in the middle, of course, that is what you can have. But let's go, of course.